about to turn it on. been caught in the mosh pit. Fuel to the fire, ain't nobody can stop it. Trouble in my city, but you know I'm across it. Got a 40 on my hip and I'm liable to spark it. Throw down these hits, my click is indivisible. I aim you up, please now you invisible. I'm not afraid of getting physical. All these different chemicals are fucking
Check, check. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Welcome to the Crafters Forge. I'm your Forge Master Tom. Today we're going to be working on others 7 sin piece. We're going to keep working on that Envy avatar. So, you guys are just new to the channel, welcome. And what we like to do here is we like to paint miniatures. So, if you want to learn how to paint miniatures and learn from my mistakes, give me a thumbs up and subscribe wherever it's going to be, down here somewhere. But yeah. So, let's get right to it. Alright, so what we're working on today, we're going to try to finish this bad boy up. We're going to do, we're going to work on the teeth. And do the wash. Then we're going to come back in after it dries. Maybe toss those in. I don't know. But yeah, last time we did all the airbrushing, we also had a little bit of a mess up. We had some gnarly flash lines. And we still got a gap right here, but it's not as bad as it was. That's how my shoulder feels right there, right now. I feel like my shoulder's all messed up. But yeah, that's what we're working on today. Get this camera all focused here. So I don't have to struggle. Yeah, so first we're going to be working on his teeth. Getting that all locked in. And then maybe work on his tongue. Her tongue. Let's see, boobs over here. All these spikes that are sticking out. Yeah, I think they're all should be like the same. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to work on that. First off, then we're going to do some washes. So I might use some of this Eckarth Flesh, Corpse Pale, and some Skeleton Bone. So I don't know, I think I might just go with Skeleton Bone first and then some Corpse Pale on top of it. But then again, looking at the Eckarth Flesh, and you know how we do. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with these two colors here. So first we're gonna do some Skeleton Bone, all from Army Painter. Get our wet palette going. Got some paper in here. Gonna shake it up. Take a sip off my coffee. Okay, we're gonna put some down right here. That. Some of that wet palette. We're gonna put some of this Corpse Pale down too. I've been making loot since like 22. Ask me how I made it right here in the booth. I'm always pursued because of what I pursue. Grab my old paintbrush. The old army paintbrush regiment. Can't even see it. Abused. So I'm just using a little bit of water. Go with this skeleton bone first. We're gonna lock in base coat. Okay, that's nice, creamy looking. What we're gonna do here, we're just gonna try to lock these right in. So I'm gonna try to get the inside ones done first. Try not to get any on the hands. Anything else? A little bit more water from the wet palette. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You guys can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. Louder than the music. Turn my hand. Look it right in. Look at the concept art. Okay, so that whole thing is bone. All of this is all bone too. Gonna get the top layer. The water. Make this creamier. There we go. Yo, Paul's in the house. Sound is low. How about that? Is that? Yeah, how about that? Is that better? Turn up the volume for that. Paul, the moderator's in the house. How's it going today, buddy? See what I'm doing? I'm doing what I'm doing. Yep, better? Awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. Also, sometimes I mumble, so shelling me for that. Awesome, dude. You kicked ass at golf. Hell yeah. My daughter went to school. The first day of school was today. So I took my boy out, took Joshua out. We had a little guy time. That was cool. Got him some new paint brushes and little wooden car that he can paint. That's gonna be for tomorrow's painting class. I'm gonna bring out his little airbrush and everything. He's got a little airbrush set. Totally forgot all about it. It's upstairs. Gotta dig that all out tonight for bed, because I don't want to disturb Jeanette. Yeah, man, I thought it was cool. Just the dudes hanging out. We went for a little nature walk. Felt good to get out of the house, I'm not gonna lie. Just me and the little man. Boom. His teeth are starting to pop out now. The light's making it a little bit brighter than what it actually is. It has more of like a creamy beige. Creamy beige. You like Bayless? Like Bayless? Get in between the mouth and the boob. Yeah, good. Yeah, exactly, man. So how do you feel seeing your name in blue? The old says moderator. Got that little wrench right there. How does that make you feel, man? Kind of jumped me for a minute there. I was like, oh crap, here we go. Thought I was in trouble. Smashing that right in there. Now let's check the concept art. Okay. So right here on the top of the mouth, I want to make sure that I don't get past the gum line. Go past the gum line. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful. Yeah. As close as you can before you're getting your eyes wet. You like Bayless? You ever go to a party where everybody wheezes on each other?
Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million motherfuckers that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life never when I knew not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo,
Creamy beige. You saw my lower mix-up. Could you ever love me? I got a mangina. Oh. Flattened out my point of the brush here. I might have to clean it off. Straighten it out. Yep, I got it. There we go. There we go. Now we got the point back. Gotta keep your tip clean. to a point. Up to that gum line. Boom. Oh yeah, man, I saw your buddy that works for you at my dad's, actually. Yeah, he was playing my drums. Kind of wanted to be like, you break, you buy. They're already smashed up, so it'd just be funny. But sometimes I come across as a little dry. Usually the rule is don't paint what you can't see. But I need to get the inside of these two P3 here, so I can see it. So right if I get it on the face, I'm gonna do that again. Anyways, I'm gonna do the face in a little bit here. Oh, hopefully I'm still on camera doing this. Yeah, man, I tried playing the drums, but I just couldn't tonight. I didn't have my pedals. I used my dad's pedal, and man, it was just yeah, it wasn't good. I was just like, man, Dad, you definitely need to go to a chain drive, not a solid unit strap drive. Every time he uses my pedals back in the day, he was like, man, your freaking pedals are like a Cadillac. Like, they're so smooth. I'm like, well, you gotta spend a lot of money for good stuff, man. You want that chain drive. Yeah, man, no, me and Dad were trying to show him. Well, Dad was teaching him, and Dad, like, was like, oh, we're just trying to do it like this, and I was just like, Dad, no, he's starting at, in the beginning, it's, you gotta hit that hi-hat snare, hi-hat, bass kick, snare. You gotta get your mind to do those different things, so, because it's different parts of your brain turning on and off, you know what I mean? You gotta train your brain, your whole brain, to actually, like, function. So I was like, just do this, man, and once you get comfortable, just do it faster. Go faster and faster and faster, and then once you get that down, you can do, doubles, like the whole boom, boom, pat, while you're doing, you do different stuff. But I was just like, just do that, man, you'll be all right. Should have told him to use a pillow. Take a set of drumsticks and practice on a pillow, because you don't get the bounce back from the drum head, so you actually have to do it, because the drum head's gonna make it bounce. It's kind of like cheating. So all you have to do is just like, this is how you drum right here. Like, I'm flicking my finger, and like I can do that pretty quick. I can't do it with this because it's not weighted right, but you know what I mean, like, it's all this right here, and if you do it on a pillow, you don't have that extra bounce, so you have to make yourself get that extra bounce to train your wrist and everything. Yeah, you got to train your brain and your muscles too. Like, it's all muscle memory. Pretty much anything that you do, it's just like sports. Just a lot of time and sacrifice to get good. I'm kind of happy that I started early in my life. Like my grandmother was a pianist, so she was part of the percussion. And my dad, obviously, you know, man. My dad's a drummer, so it kind of gave me the extra drive. So here I'm just hitting the little spikes on his arms now, because I feel like those could be like teeth. You know, same thing, all bone. Oh man, this song. We made this song waiting for our other band members that never showed up. So we were like, screw it. We're starting a new band. Without you guys. If you guys don't show up, we're going to practice this band. This is what we came up with. This wasn't even like... This is all improv. This is all like... Hit record. Let's try to make some music. This is it. Really like simple punk music. But it was pretty tight for how good we, how young we were back in the day. Shit, man. I think I was just turning 21. No, actually, no. This is after. I think I was 25, 23. I was in my 20s, early 20s. Living like a rock star. So there's some more spikes all over his body, so I'm just nailing these in. A little bit more water. Let's get this. Can never shape my friggin' paintbrush with this brush. Trying to do this all on camera is really difficult. So you know why I got this belly is so I can lean back and put my miniature on my belly while I paint. That's what it's for, man. My miniature holder. Oh, a sticky tack starting to come loose. Alright, so now we're going to hit this side now. Oh yeah, Paul, get a hold of me tomorrow. I got to... yeah. Yeah, get a hold of me tomorrow, man. I gotta talk to you about something. Alright, I feel like I need to do... I feel like these are spikes right here on the shoulder pad. The shoulder pad. I'm not painting a freaking 40K night. Oh man, that's gonna be tricky. She's got teeth inside her mouth. That's gonna be real tricky. Let's see if I can do it. Woo. Woo. That's real tricky. I could just like brush down it, but totally destroying this brush here doing this. Yeah, man, it's a huge mess. Here, I'll show you. We're working on this guy right here. Right now, we're working on this chick right here. Right now, I just basically got the base coats in, so it's super bright. And then after I'm done with this, her teeth, I'm gonna bring it right down. I'm gonna wash it, so it's gonna actually have more detail. It's gonna be a lot darker. And then afterwards, we're just gonna go from there. But I got pretty much the base coat and the colors that are on her hands, her arms, transitions. Like there's actually yellow inside that green. So it's gonna look alright. Jesus. Do I gotta kick you out of being a friggin' moderator? How many cheeseburgers, Randy? I thought it was half-eaten cheeseburgers. Tell you the truth, I had 2 today. I had 2 burgers today. Me and my boy went out. That's funny. Gotta rinse my brush off. Alright, so now we're gonna mix it up. Now we're gonna go to the corpse pail. Some water. Bring that down a little bit. It's a little too much water. There we go. You want it to be like a glaze. Gonna do some lazy glazing. Now I'm just gonna go from the tips. Boom, just go like that right there. Damn, you guys can't see that. See if I do this. Drop it down. That's pretty much what it really looks like right there so far. We'll zoom in. You can see it. What we're working on here. Close up. It looks like shit until it doesn't. But we got that wood in there. Yeah. Skeleton bone. And now we're gonna add some pale flesh. Just to give it some brightness. Just working the tips. Just doing some lazy glazing. Like lazy layering pretty much. Alright.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
Yeah. I've been working so long to get this weight on, man. Guess I just had to take having kids to get it finally. Now I'm just lazy. Just a lazy bastard now. Not gonna lie. Just lazy. No, not really. I'm actually eating good, and that's why I'm getting fat. Boom. But there you go. See that one side, we just got that base coat on right here. And this side right here, you got that transition. That's what we're gonna do through all of that. I don't even think I could eat at 15 half-eaten burgers. That'd be insane. You'd definitely get sick. Boom. I think I need to do a little bit more on these ones. We're gonna go back up. Boom. Put another second layer. Basically just hitting a little bit less than what I did before. So it has a nice little kind of transition. Boom. Oop, gotta get this side now. Make sure this is all. It's put bright. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not so bright. Maybe not so bright. Boom. Locking this right in. Some lazy glazing. Make sure I'm still in frame here. Boom. These little spike right here, just boop, 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 bada bang. Now it's got some transition in there, so when I do the wash, it's gonna like coat it different color, and that's what we're gonna be doing next. What's her face look like? Okay. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna let this dry for a minute. See how the top looks. Oh, oh. Oh, we're not done yet. We are not done yet. We gotta get this top action here. It's like I don't care if I get it on her tongue. I'm trying not to get it on her arms. If I get it on her arms, there goes all that airbrushing, transitions, and all that. You want that nice, clean. It's beautiful. It's beautifully nasty. Ah. All right. Now we're just gonna let this set up for a minute. Clean the brush, try to put it back as close to a point as possible. You can't even see that. Try to get back to being a point. Where we're at so far. So I'm gonna take a small recess. I know I just started, but I gotta let these teeth. Oh no, actually I can't. I can keep going. Never mind. I know what I can do. Wait, no. No, because I gotta do red first, then green, then brown. Alright, so what I'm thinking of doing when I come back, because I am gonna let that set for a minute. Because last time I tried doing a wash on a different project, it just mixed up and it was just ridiculous. But the colors we're going to be using, alright, the big one is we're going to be using Army Painter's Quick Shade Green Tone. Army Painter makes the best washes so far. I've used inks for washes, but yeah, Paul, you know, safety check. But yeah, so when we come back from the recess, we're gonna use this. This is the big one. It's gonna be all over everything. That's gonna be like the last one that I do. And then for the hands, where it's like purple, we're gonna go with a blue and purple mixture. See which one works. I think if I mix a little bit together, I think it'll be all right. Like maybe 3 to 1. I don't know. I'll see how it goes mixing it up. And then for the skin tones, the flesh tones, I'm going to use soft tone. I don't want it too aggressive. And then obviously red tone. Or I could mix these two up and do the flash, but red tone is going to be obviously where all the red is. The pink, the pinkish, red, magenta, orange, all those colors. It's going to be all good. But we're going to let this set for a minute. I'll even try to speed it up a little bit. But I need to go get something else to drink. I'm really parched. So, I shall be back in about 2.2 seconds. Alright, maybe about 5. to get some coffee. So, got these little pallets from the dollar store for my kid. Came with 6, so I'm taking 1. Screw it. So, alright. I think it's good enough for what we're going to be doing next. So, as I look around right here, I'm going to brighten this back up a little bit. You guys can actually see. Boom. Now you guys can see. It's not dark. But, I think I'm going to go with the red first. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the red. Yeah, red. Just get the little wet palette. Shake lightly. Red tone. Army painter. Boom. Ah, crap. Alright, hold on.
Back from the dead.
Had to get my other brushes. Come on now.
The countdown has just begun. Are you ready? Let's go.
So we're back from the dead.
Sorry. Alright. So I'm going to get my number 4 brush. Good old Klinsky sable.
We're back from the dead.
What we're going to do is we're going to just take a little bit of water from this wet palette. And we're just going to go with it. Mix that water from the brush in there. Just thin it down just a little bit. You still want it to have some give. So then what we're going to do is do this right here. I'm going to go with the mouth. We're even going to do the teeth. Just going to put it right on there. Get a little bit more. Now I'm taking the wash from the teeth and I'm pushing it up towards there.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Gonna do her face too. Grabbing a little bit more wash. Now it's making it look real nasty.
We're back from the dead.
Slapping that right in there like that.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Down to the arms. Now we're gonna do the teeth right here. Just gonna load my brush up and just slap it right in there. Now we're pretty much staining everything. That's what we want. It's pretty much just at the base. Try not to get it on the green. Makes it pop right out. From that side to that side. A pow. Snap, snap. Get all this red area. Yeah, man. Yeah, this red makes it look gory as hell. But I gotta make sure that it doesn't puddle anywhere. See, like it's starting to puddle right down here. So now I'm gonna take it and just kind of push it back up. Gravity's gonna do its thing and pull it back down. Now we're gonna do this side right underneath the tit. Get a little bit over here. It's all good. Load it right in there. Get that wash game going. Boom. Locked in. Yeah, man, that red does make it look gory as hell, doesn't it? That's what I like. I like these gory things. Lost touch for a little bit there, but I got it back. I got it back. Love how gory these miniatures are.
So I said, no, 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 it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed down 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe it's
Now we gotta do this arm now too. We're gonna load it up. It's a little too much. Take a little bit off. Now we're just gonna manipulate this wash that I have laid down. Same with this one. Locking that right in. Let's go right on these little pieces right here. Boom. Same thing. Gonna go inside a little bit. Get some of that on there. I need to take some of that. Move it down. Boom. A little bit of sores here, so we'll just add a little bit irritation. Now we'll just use my finger, get it off the top edges here. Boom. Bam. Alright, so clean my brush. Now we gotta go to the next color, which I'm gonna go with. Actually, I might as well do. No. We're gonna do blue purple. Gonna see what these look like together. So I said 3 to 1. So 1, 2, 3. One. See what these look like. Hopefully it's like a darker blue. Oh hell yeah, that looks good. Boom, see that? Now it's a darker blue. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go from right here, we'll work it right down. Boom. Oop, try not to get it on that. Get it all on the hands, every angle. It's gonna get into all those recesses, bring out that detail. See how it was puddling right there, right there. We're gonna wick a little bit off our brush, soak these bad boys up a little bit. Get it right into that red a little bit. Boom. Underneath. There's a little bit right here. So we'll just add a little bit. Put it on the elbow area. Get some on the boobs. Lock those boobs right in. Some of that irritation on it. Stretched, dead skin. I don't know what that means, man. Does that mean hole in one? Got a hole in one today? That'd be dope. Boom. Make sure we get it all locked in, looking good. Get some more. Now we're gonna get these hands. We're gonna go like this right here. Boom. Try not to get any on the green. Right here looks like a fingernail. Oh. Oh. Done a little bit more. The same thing again. Get into that green a little bit. Boom. Starting to look real nasty. Real nasty. Now, you can't stop. You gotta keep going. Let's go with the green next. Let's get that done. Locked in. Go green. We're gonna need a lot. So I want it to be thick, sticky. Alright, so here we go. Moment of truth right here. Boom. Now you can see instant detail. Try not to have it puddle up like that right there inside this joint. I'm going to try to wick it away. Move this stuff around real fast. Real fast. Boom.
These mortals have awakened the gods of old.
Try not to get any on that blue, bluish purple that we just did. Let's try to get it in there. Wick a little bit off. Get some of this surface wrap done. Spread it down. Spread it right down. Boom. Boom. So there it is. That's our base coat with all our transitions and highlights. Boom. Green wash. Pops right out. Right, if I get a little bit on that red, try not to get it on the horn. Spike, whatever you want to call it. Now it's all pretty much racing time right here. Can't stop now. I gotta wait until it's done. I don't want to stop any of that pooling that's going on. Slow that down a little bit more right there. Boom. Try to treat those circle pieces, what the hell they are, and this creature. Boom. Getting it all in there. Boom. Get inside the armpits. Got like dual armpits over here. Boom. Trying to stay out of these little holes here, because those are going to be different. I mean, I could do those later. Guess it don't matter. I'm going to paint them over again. There, now I'm just going to be real quick and liberal about this. Gotta work it before it starts to puddle up and start to run in places I don't want it to run. Sure, I'm still in frame here. Oh. Yeah, man, that green does pop out that detail, doesn't it? And it's going to mute how bright it is, too. It's going to mute it down a little bit to how it should be after it fully cures. But now, taking the paint off my brush, wash I mean, and now I'm just going to try to manipulate some of these puddles here. They're not too aggressive. Starting to pile up. Get it on that knuckle right there. I'm set. A little bit of that wash out. Kind of wiping away extra that I don't want on this miniature. So I'm just kind of wicking it away, smoothing out the other pieces. Oh, get a little bit of that green inside there. Right. Now let's get the parts of the arms here. I like to go over the hands just a little bit. Oh, there's a big old puddle in right there. Gotta get that blue in control. Same with that. See that? That's what happens. Boom. All right. Clean my brush. Dry it off. Now we're gonna go to soft tone. And now we're gonna do all the teeth and spikes again. So just grab a little bit of that. Soft tone. Now let's just hit all these teeth. And just try to pull them inwards. So they get more of the staining on the inside. Boom. Sure, I'm still in frame. Grab a little bit more. Trying to basically just get it up by the gum line as much as possible. Get inside there. Boom. Once it dries down, or dries, it won't be so glossy. Alright. Now we're gonna do arm spikes. That right there. Little close up of the teeth, so you can see how I'm doing it. I'm going to go back through, put the extra highlights in. Once it dries, 24 hours, so once this is done, pretty much done. Can't do anything until this wash is completely dry. To the teeth, anyways. Boom. Just like that. So there's the nasty envy chick here. Got all those transitions and everything. Alright, I gotta clean this off. Feel like it's puddling up a little too much right here. Should we clean that up? There, it's a little bit more control to it. It's a little bit of control. Boom. See that? Wash game is on point now. Look, everything is like blending together. It looks real gnarly and nasty looking. It's all about that wash. Army Painter has the best wash in the game today. I can't say anything else. I mean, that's all I use is Army Painter. But GW paints, I'll use them, but I don't like them. I like Monument. Monument paints are awesome. They work wonders. Look at that. Boom. Let's see what that... I mean, it might be a little different. Theirs is more flesh tone. I like to keep mine towards like the box art. And I think I did pretty good for the color of the box art. The placement of all the extra colors and everything. Now this is what I see right here. Some nasty looking beast coming at me. Woo! I'll be running like a son of a gun. But yeah, I like to use the color of the box art. Like the yeah. This is Gluttony. It's one of the first ones I've ever done. Look at that. And that's using cheap paints through the airbrush. And then just using the right washes in the right spot. And just getting it all locked in. And then going back and doing your highlight. And all the extra detail. Look at that arm. That arm is nasty looking. But this is Gluttony. And their color is purple. So like this is the avatar for them. And this is the Abomination. Got purple in it. Boom. It's beautiful. And this was like, I painted this one just a little bit different. Like as you see, like still all has like the same thing, but I painted it just a little bit different. Like I went super high, like super bright on the skin, and then I used the wash, and then I went back in and glazed in all the extra highlights so it seems brighter. But this is my original one right here. This is my Nurgle. Just not green. Put them back in their little spots here. But those dudes are done. Made videos on them. Go check them out if you want to see how I painted those up. Those are my first videos really that took off. Actually, people like them. But I dig it. I dig it. So now we let this dry to work on its teeth. I gotta let it dry. But yeah. But I wanted to keep it real nasty and simple. I'll show what the Abomination looks like. Alright. So I guess my style is like nasty. The nastiest, the better. Alright, so there's a video out for this right here, and this is Jesus, what is this? Oh, Lust. Yeah. This is my Lust monster. I got a video on YouTube. Check it out. Like you can see that I didn't even clean the flash line. Jesus. Lust. This is the Abomination. Here's the Avatar. Still kind of same concept. I went with their concept art. I did some glazes. I did some freehand cheap paint. Did some freehand right there to make the skin look a little bit more stressed, stretched, even on the boobs and the shoulders and everything. But that's that. Oh yeah. So for this chick, here's her Abomination. Like I painted like the skin tone, that green, same style. So, this is just gloss coat, so it looks nasty. My actual like this miniature right here reminds me of Dead Space. Playing Dead Space. That's this cat's freaking Abomination. Then I got, this is Wrath. This one right here. The Abomination. That's that. I did some lazy glazing on the tongue. All that crazy stuff. The Abomination for Greed. I focused more on the teeth than anything else. But same thing. And then another pretty good one. This is Greed. I did these lines on the tongue. Looks like they're actually part of the miniature. Some of them are, some of them aren't. This one's not done yet either. I gotta finish this. I'm making a video for it. But same thing, getting those transitions, get that wash game in, go back through, do your detail work. You need to wash again, do it again. Like this tongue actually has like 4 coats of red wash on it, red and purple wash, just to get the depth of the tongue lines in it. Something different, you know. There's that. Then I have just Wrath. That's not painted. Still primed black. I don't even know where he is. Oh, right there. There's Wrath. Just waiting for a video. But yeah. Alright. So we got some puddling over here. That's fine. I'll come back through and do something else to it. But that face looks pretty gnarly though. But yeah, let's see, what time is it? 10? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it a night. So that this episode's just on how to get your washes going. Use the right wash to make your stuff pop. Next video, I'm probably gonna be working on something different. This is the last time you're gonna see her. So there it is. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Hopefully you guys learned something. And yeah. Alright. Set that off to the side. Help me. Alright guys, so Paul, the old mod, thank you for kicking it today, and thank you for kicking it today. I appreciate it. And if you learned something from painting your others board game miniatures, you know, hopefully this helps you get the whole squad or whatever faction you want to call it on the table so you can play your board game and make that shit pop. Like I always say, guys, till next time, I'll show you more. Ciao, guys.
You are either a hero or the most spectacular fool I've ever had the good fortune to meet. Whoever you are, accept my thanks. I am the scribe Eulora. Another day forced to translate tomb markers for the Krug, and I'd have gone as mad as old Prince Edvard. These thick-headed brutes barely understand fire. How can they have now mastered necromancy? This does not bode well, but I doubt we'll learn more here. I think there's an exit just to the east of here. Shall we travel together? My thanks. I did not cherish the thought of finding my way alone. Let's make haste.